Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. The world we live in today is facing a major crisis, food waste. It's a problem that's not just limited to Vietnam, but is spreading like wildfire across the globe. But let me ask you this. Do we want to be the part of the problem or the solution? The choice is ours. Let's take a step forward and make a difference. Today, we are gathered here to showcase the power and potential of our project, Food Town. Let's work together with Food Town to tackle this problem and promote harmony. In today's presentation, we will go through 6 main parts, starting from the status quo till the future target.
As reported by the Vietnamese Environmental Economic Journal, Vietnam wastes approximately 8.8 million tons of food, which is valued at 3.9 billion USD and accounts for 2% of the country's GDP. In the Southeast Asia area, Vietnam is ranked second in the regional food waste index. WWF reports that around 79,000 tons of food are wasted annually by restaurants and hotels in Vietnam. The negative impact caused by the waste problem is not only limited to the economy, but also extends to the environment. In Vietnam, there are over 1 million people who face poverty every year, despite the significant amount of leftover food available. Thus, we have established a project called Food Town. Food Town is a social business model that aims to provide budget-friendly, nutritious meals while also contributing to a better environment. Last but not least, we have come up with a major leftover food solution for budget, nutritious meal and better environment. At Food Town, our core values of sustainability, humanity, and education drive our mission to process excess food from restaurants into affordable, nutritious meals for those in need within our community. It has a potential to mitigate adverse impact on both the economy and the environment. Our company's policy is to ensure that there are no leftover and that nothing is left behind. We are proud to align with Sustainable Development Goal 12, which focuses on sustainable consumption and production. The first is about the target 12.2. By the year 2030, we manage and utilize natural resource sustainably. In target 12.3, have per capita global food waste at retail and consumer level and eliminate food loss along production and supply chains, including post-harvest losses by 2030. Target 12.5 by the year 2030. Significantly reduce waste through prevention, reduction, recycling, and reuse. In the target 12.6, we encourage lab and institutional organizations to adopt sustainable practice and include sustainability information into their reporting cycle. And in the next is about the target 12.8. By the year 2030, we educate everyone on sustainable development and eco-friendly lifestyle. In the target 12.9, we have developing nation new scientific and technological capability to adopt more sustainable consumption and production practice. And the last is about the indicator 12.8.1. Number of sustainable tourism strategy and management plans with sustainable development indicator.
As we embark on our journey to contribute to society, it is important that we can leave positive impacts, which will be categorized into segments. In the economic sector, we aim to reduce cost and labor while improving the quality of life for citizens. For society, we are committed to develop positive habits, preserving culture, and reducing waste. As for the environment, by improving people's awareness and knowledge, we can encourage them to protect it by using environmentally friendly products. Short-term goals include decreasing about 30% food costs for the poor, approximately 150,000 USD in the year 2023 to enhance our economic impact. For society, we aim to provide cheap meals for low-income residents. We have established a short-term environmental goal to reduce food waste by 45% and restaurant chain CO2 emissions by 50%, which is equivalent to 2,003,000 tons. To demonstrate the newness of our project, we need to look at the current solution landscape. There are various solutions that have been implemented or proposed to address food waste and hunger in Vietnam. Here are some of the main strategies. The first one is improving production efficiency. This can help reduce food waste by ensuring that food is transported, stored, and distributed in a timely and efficient manner. The Vietnam Cleaner Production Center reports that the food processing industry in Vietnam generates 60,000 tons of trash yearly, most of which is organic. Cleaner production can cut waste by 70%. The Business Association of High-Quality Vietnamese Goods discovered that poor supply chain management and storage waste up to 50% of fresh food in retail. Better inventory management and storage could reduce waste, reducing food waste at the consumer level. By educating consumers about the proper food handling and storage practices, organizations can help reduce food waste at the household level. Addressing poverty and inequality. This is key to reducing both food waste and hunger in Vietnam by implementing targeted social welfare programs, promoting inclusive economic growth, and investing in education and training to help people build the skills and knowledge they need to improve their livelihoods. The Vietnam Food Association reports that Vietnam wastes 2.8 million of rice annually, while over 2 million of people still suffer from hunger and malnutrition. To address poverty and inequality, the Vietnam Red Cross Society has implemented food banks and food rescue programs to collect and distribute unused food from restaurants, hotels, and supermarkets. In 2020, the program distributed over 1,000 tons of food to more than 150,000 people, supporting nutrition education. This Vietnamese government has also implemented a national food safety and hygiene campaign to increase awareness of food safety and hygiene practices. There are numerous predecessors before us who tried to solve the same issue. Two notable ones are Hanoi Food Rescue and Food Bank Vietnam. Despite being two distinct projects, they have similar strengths and drawbacks. Both of them are the pioneers in the campaign to raise residents' awareness of waste treatment. As for the weaknesses, both of them don't have a system and also an interaction network between seller and customer that results in several disadvantages for consumers. Besides that, the two projects still use plastic bags. As a non-profit project, Hanoi Food Rescue relies dramatically on raising funds or donations so that it can't have the ability to operate at a stretch. Finally, they only concentrate on the lower income segment in the society. Our uniqueness and creativity come from two approaches of dealing with food waste. The first one is the indirect approach. We are the leading project in the idea of reusing leftover food with good quality products from supermarkets, hotel, middle class, and luxury restaurants in order to provide customer with the most affordable, nutritious meals by a virtual restaurant model. Beside that, Food Town also researches carefully and optimally about estimating expenses, dividing price segment, and also negotiating, convincing counterparties. To be more specific, Food Town has cooperated with more than 12 counterparties in Hanoi. The source of technology, Food Town wants to deliver partners not only a supporting technology management application, but also AI and data science to forecast and optimize partner input goods. Thus, we can properly address our leftover food.
Right, so the next thing is existing resources. We have several co-partners and are committed to constantly evolving our project to expand our reach and serve more provider and customer. We strongly believe in the financial support and influence of social organizations cooperating with Food Town. As for provider, we will continue to connect with middle class and luxury restaurant to F&B manager of Vietnam with several benefits for providers such as carrying out CSR obligation to the community and society, improving the restaurant reputation with customer, reducing the amount of food waste, having access to Food Town's food forecasting feature. Regarding to our customer, the low-income people who choose Food Town will have easier access to food, have the opportunity to save money and also find food source which are secure of quality, follow hygiene and food safety regulation and nutritious. The project has been sponsored by numerous organizations and received a total of $6,900. In more specific, we have received $650 of cash and assets from the community. Our organizational structure of human resources include 2 members majoring in finance and accounting, 3 members majoring in IT, 3 members majoring in communication. Our website is currently in the finishing state and Food Town will research to design an application in the future. We currently have 12 restaurant partnership in Hanoi, the support of Mr. Phương Mikhail, Vice President of F&B Manager in Hanoi, and also our packaging partner. Regarding product development resources, we have volunteers from Faculty of Hotel and Restaurant Management in Foreign Trade University, senior executive from Vietnam Food Administration Hanoi branch, and Mr. Phương Mikhail, Vice President of F&B Manager in Hanoi. Our budget includes 4,000 USD cash from SK Group, 500 USD cash from team members, and the amount of capital we have to raise is about 14,300 USD. Food Town operates on a small scale and cater to the local community's need. The business model is scalable and can be expandable to serve a larger audience. The Vietnamese government has not yet met many important social goals well because of a lack of rules, laws, and political pressure. However, Food Town's business model can also contribute to these social goals by providing a system to manage food waste and promoting sustainable development in the country. Food Town was established as a way of filling in the shortage in the provision of restaurant socially significant goods and services in order to establish new social equilibriums. We have the potential to address the unmet needs and face little competition. Therefore, we could serve as a release valve for social issues that threaten established structure. However, there are still certain limitations on our discretion. Financial and human resources are needed to complete the work and establish lasting operation. Funding requires oversight. The organization also needs competent volunteers and workers. And the final thing is our future target. Initially, we set a development goals in the next 5 years. In the first year of the first stage, 2023, Food Town will cooperate with more than 20 partners in Hanoi. Check and set a goal of to sell 2,000 meals in this year, simultaneously connect data from restaurant chain. Next, in 2024, we will set about 30,000 meals. We will extend the counterparty networks to 35 partners, reaching more than 500 meals per month. So moving to stage 2, in 2025, we will cooperate with 40 partners and sell more than 600 products per month. Simultaneously, we will open new branch located in Hai Ba Trung district, start testing and improve input and forecast feature. In 2026, we will open 3 branches and increase the number of counterparties into city in order to bring more than 1,500 meals per month. Besides that, we will link with 20 stores, supermarket, and urban area, and providing for them about 200 meals per month. And finally, in 2027, officially applying forecast feature with more than 3,000 meals per month that are provided by 5 branches. In addition, we will provide more than 800 meals for 50 counterparties, including store and supermarkets. We have learned many things during this project. For instance, the importance of reducing food waste, the benefits of recycling, creative problem-solving skills, teamwork and collaboration, cooking and culinary skills. Last but not least is the responsibility and accountability. We acknowledge that we still have many limitations and we're planning to improve it. The first thing is to analyze the current process, gather feedback, and develop new strategies based on analysis and feedback. Finally is to plan continuous improvement, looking for new ways to improve the project and make it more effective.